What it do, motherfucker?
What
This
up?
is the Sons of Mayhem, and I am the Ting Tang Master, and this is
Baloo.
and yo, what it do? Sorry guys, we messed up on or messed up, but missed doing the Mayhem Radio. The sub boxes were kind of messed up, so we decided not to do it, and we had some plans. I got a new tattoo and job and all that crap. You know how it is, life, basically.
Exactly.
So yeah, and but we came with another video, and this is a Gears of War 3 review. I got it for the Xbox 360. Baloo has played some of it.
Oh yeah.
I played. So yeah, this is going to be a quick thoughts about it, and yeah. So let's talk about first the campaign. Baloo has played the campaign with me, and interesting enough, this is the first time you ever played Gears of War, right?
Yes.
So never played the first or the second one.
No, never.
And yeah, so this will be a cool, fresh thought process. And so yeah, give me your thoughts about the campaign, Beluski.
The campaign looked pretty good. Graphics were really amazing looking, and I liked how the little storyline went. You know.
Like you like the story, all right.
Yeah.
And like, what are the things that you didn't like?
Well, I didn't like the camera angles.
Some of the angles.
Yeah, some of the camera angles, and I didn't like the warp speed effect of
When you're running.
When you're running.
All right. When you mean camera angles, is it because it's a third-person shooter or what?
It might be because I'm not used to third person.
Yeah. I mean, it's a fresh, interactive, and you're just playing Battlefield today, right?
Yeah.
Bad Company, right?
Yeah.
He went back to that, played it a couple times, and I know you've been playing Call of Duty still, so yeah. So I mean, and so what do you rate? I mean, based on just the campaign, because he hasn't played online or the Horde mode yet. Based on the campaign, what do you rate it? The game.
I give it, well, based off of just that, I'd have to say a 9.
A 9. Wow.
Yeah.
A 9, and he's only played it for 10 minutes. So that, I mean,
Yeah.
and I just want to let you know that I rate the campaign a 9 as well. So I'm agreeing with Beluski on that one. And I've only played the first one, played a little bit of the second one. I actually beat the first one, so that was cool. But
It would have been
you
a
know.
10 if the...
yeah, the warp speed
yeah.
and all that stuff. Yeah. Some people don't like that the way it runs. Like, you know, when you're running and it has that, like, you know, it switches that camera angle. It's like super quick and it moves around a little bit. And some people get headaches. You know, I've gotten used to it, but the first time I thought it was just kind of whoa. You know, I didn't know what to think.
I think
but,
I would get irritable, you know, after at least an hour of gameplay with that.
Yeah. So yeah, you know, I like the sounds, like the way things explode and the gunfire. I mean, that's one of the things that was really, not problematic, but really good. I liked it. I like the epic set pieces. You know, when you're zoning out and you see a part of the just the world that you're in. I love that. I love the story. I've always liked Gears of War campaign more than any other campaign, a shooter game
The
that I've ever
creatures
played.
looked really amazing too.
So I mean, I'm gonna go 9, and I'm gonna tell you straight up that I give the game a 9. Period. So I'm gonna talk about the Horde mode. I don't think you see me play the Horde mode, right?
No, I haven't.
Yeah. So the Horde mode is basically like zombies, but it's guns, obviously. So you're by yourself, and you can have like command bases and put like spikes and and all that crap, and you'll have like guns that you can buy off the ground or whatever. And there's just waves coming and stuff like that. So it's pretty actually exciting, and what I mean, I like it. It's a fresh new thing. Like I haven't played Horde mode. I didn't play Horde mode before, so this is the first time. So yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. And then we'll jump right into the online. You saw me play the online. You saw how like how different it was. Like the retro Lancer, the one with the bayonet, was a little bit in the shooting. I don't know if you see me, but the crosshairs actually grow bigger. Like all the crosshairs get bigger, but that one's a little bit harder on the recoil.
I think I might have seen that part. But
yeah, but the regular Lancer is pretty good. So
the fact that you can do different kind of kill moves at the end, like when you get them on the ground and stuff, is pretty neat.
Yeah, this depends on what guy you choose as. You can choose your guy as I. So, yeah, this is the first time I played the online, and I'll tell you straight up, I like it. I'm actually enthralled with it. I'll probably be playing this until I get Battlefield, and then if Battlefield can pique my interest, then yeah, If not, I'm going back to Gears of War until Modern Warfare 3 comes out.
Yeah.
So, the good thing about Gears of War is it has dedicated servers. So, and Battlefield's got dedicated servers. Homefront's gonna have dedicated servers. I mean, Call of Duty, they need to fucking step the hell up, straight up. I mean, if you don't, what year is this? It's 2011. Get dedicated servers, dumbass. You guys are the highest. I mean, the most sold video game. Especially FPS, and you've been breaking the records. Can you not just give a little to your fan base? You know what I mean?
Yeah, come on. Give back to Baloo and Ting Tang.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Come
And
on.
everybody else listening, you know what I mean? So, I mean, come on, man. Like, get with the times, Call of Duty, get that fucking dedicated servers, make it happen, because you got the money. But, I like it that it's dedicated servers. Doesn't mean that your connection's gonna always be, like, top notch. But at least, it'll be more on an equal term, equal level. What I like about it, it is more of a team base, so it's more group shooting. If you come up and run up on two guys, you're probably gonna die. Like in Call of Duty, you could possibly outgun two guys. Or three guys in fucking Modern Warfare 2.
Oh, yeah.
But in this game, you have a hard time taking on two guys at a time. You know what I mean? If it's just you and two guys, you're probably gonna die. So, but my style of game with this one, like, I'm doing really, really well. I've only had one game that I was in the negatives, considering that I've never played this online shit. And I'm going against guys that are ranked pretty high, like in the 20s and 30s and shit. And I'm only, like, ranked 10. And I've been getting, like, 14 and 5s, 15 and 3s, like, consistently. My KD is at least a 2 or 3.
You know what I mean? Just started out.
Yeah,
too.
and I just started. I've only had one game that I was in the negatives. So, I mean...
but, like, is ranking up pretty easy? I mean,
I don't really pay attention because I'm just having fun right now. But I'm ranked 10. It looks like it's pretty easy. I just do what I do. I mean, I've only played a few, maybe, like, 20 games, and I'm ranked 10. So, I don't know if that's good or not. I don't know what a good game in Gears of War is, multiplayer. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, 10 and 0 a good game? Is 15 and 3 a good game? Or, is it like Call of Duty if you're in the 20s and 30s and you have under like under 10 or 5 deaths, then that's a good game. So I've been averaging under 10 deaths a game.
That's good.
So that's good. And I always try to get under 10 deaths, And my average is about maybe like 5 or 6 deaths a game, maybe. And I always in the double digits in the kills. So, I'm doing really good with that. I'm getting I'm downing a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? So that's good too. But I gotta say, there's only one thing I don't like about it. There isn't that much gun selection, to tell you the truth. I mean, you got whatever you got in the beginning, and yeah, I know that you're gonna, you can, you'll have the torque bow and all this other crap, but really there isn't that much guns. It's not like Call of Duty where there's like fucking 10 assault rifles and 8 fucking SMGs. It's not like that.
I noticed that you can at least customize them though, right? To a small extent.
Yeah, you can customize to a small extent, but there isn't that much guns to customize, so the customization is kind of lost in translation.
Ah, okay.
You know what I mean? It's like fucking, yeah, you can have a body kit on a car, but we only have 3 cars in the world, so, you know what I mean? And that's basically, that's kind of shitty. I don't give a fuck if you can customize, but if you don't have the amount of guns and the customization, you gotta have both of them. Let's get it straight. But I'm glad that you can customize. Like, I got the gold camo. Everybody's probably got the gold camo as long as you played in the first week. And I got some other shit, some other camo. So I like the camo stuff. There's one camo that moves. Like, it's a move camo. So the gun and then the camo starts moving, like clouds and shit on it.
Crazy.
So it's pretty fucking tight, actually. But I do like, and they have, I saw a guy with a fucking bayonet that's like a rainbow, and this is, again, it was probably in part 2, but like I said, I've never played online Gears of War, so this is my first time. So I was like, okay, I'm glad that they had the customization, but I'm just not glad that they don't have more guns. You know what I mean? They haven't really evolved. They have the same amount of guns that pretty much I've seen in the other games, except they have this one called Digger, where you shoot it and there's like a grenade and it fucking crawls underneath the ground. And then it comes up at the destination that you chose.
Oh, that's nuts.
So that's pretty cool.
Nuts.
You know what I mean? I don't fuck with that gun too much.
Do you think they might have any like patches for this later on that might attribute some new weapons, or?
I'm thinking about it, but like at the same time, like if it's not in the campaign, then You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You think about it, traditionally, every gun that's in the campaign is usually it's in the multiplayer with any other gun game that I've ever played. You know what I mean? So, yeah, they might have, I know they're going to have some DLCs coming out in September already, so, and that's cool. So hopefully, they do have some more guns out. I would really appreciate it. But again, my final score for this game is a 9. It's a great, I think you should pick it up. If you like Gears of War 1 and 2, pick up this one. And if you're looking just for a fresh, a different game, man, a fresh look, get away from Call of Duty and fucking, any other fucking game that you've been playing. You haven't played this on 360.
Gotta try it out.
Yeah, you know what I mean. It's an awesome game. It's always been an awesome game, and Gears of War actually got me back into FPSs when I first played it. So it's kind of like I came back home in a sense, and I bought this one. So until the next video, we'll have a Sons of Mayhem episode coming up, and we're gonna have our guest Planet 57, and he's a pretty dope guy. He has some cool videos coming on from PC and Xbox and all that. So yeah. So until then, we'll catch you later. Stay tuned for all that stuff. And this is Ting Tang, and that is Baloo. And just remember, what I'm saying, when you guys playing, you gotta know what time it is, because it's what time is it? It's time to pwn some motherfuckers. So alright, peace. What up, yo, we are the Sons of Mayhem. If you're watching us, you know you dope. My name is Ting Tang Master, because I ting when you need to be tanged. And this is